Hello guys. So in this session we are going to learn how to install TeamCity Server on Ubuntu. So let's start. Let's start to install TeamCity Server on Ubuntu. So as you can see here, I successfully launched my Ubuntu instance and successfully connected to my terminal. Okay. So we need Ubuntu OS, right? And we need a Java to install TeamCity. And so we need JDK 17 for this, and we need this 1 GB RAM, like 4 GB plus recommended for the production and so on. Okay, so that's the prerequisites that we need to install TeamCity server on the Ubuntu. Okay, so let's start. So the first step to install TeamCity on Ubuntu. So first of all, we need to install Java on Ubuntu. So here, for to install TeamCity on Ubuntu, we need OpenJDK 17. Okay, so we need this version of Java. So let's install Java. So first of all, as you know, first of all, we need to update our system package. So as you know, the command sudo apt update to update our system packages. So as you can see, it's done. After that, we need to install OpenJDK 17. So for that, the command is sudo apt install OpenJDK 17 JDK-y. So we need this version of Java to install TeamCity, right? Okay, so it's done. So we have successfully installed Java. If you want to check the version of Java, then you can simply enter Java-version. You can see the details OpenJDK 17, right? That means we have successfully installed OpenJDK on Ubuntu to install TeamCity. Okay, okay. Then after that, the next is let's install PostgreSQL. So that's the database. Okay. So let's install first of all, let's install the PostgreSQL. As you can see, it's done. We have successfully installed PostgreSQL. Then after that, let's log into PostgreSQL console. So how to log in? So the command is simple. Sudo -u Postgres PSQL Postgres. As you can see, type help for help. So that's the PostgreSQL that we have successfully logged in. Okay. Then after that, if you want to change the password of your user, then how to change? So simply enter /password Postgres. So if I enter this, you can see enter new password for user. So I'm going to enter new password. After that, re-enter again. It's time. We have successfully changed the password of our PostgreSQL. Okay. Then next is let's create an user and database for TeamCity in PostgreSQL. Okay, so let's create a database and for the user for TeamCity. So first of all, let's log into console. Sudo -u Postgres PSQL. Okay, now we are in here. Okay. And then after that, let's create a database. So let's create a database for TeamCity, right? So let's create a database with the name TeamCity. So the command is create database and your database name. So my database name is TeamCity. Okay. It is a problem. Sudo. Okay, that's okay. Now as you can see, create database TeamCity. create database. Successfully created database with the name TeamCity. Okay. Okay. The next is let's create a user. So let's create a user in this. So here is the command to create a user. So first of all, let's understand this. First of all, create user. So username is TeamCity with encrypted password and the password also TeamCity. If you want to change the username and password, then you can rename this. So you can change this. So let's create a username and password for database in this TeamCity. As you can see, create role. Okay, it's done. After that, let's provide the grant all privilege on database to the user. So our user is TeamCity, right? Okay, so database name is TeamCity and user also TeamCity. So give some privileges. Okay, so okay, it's done. You can say grant. Okay, then after that, it's done. Okay, you have successfully created users and database and give some permissions. Okay, okay, it's done. Now the next step is let's create a TeamCity user. Okay, so it's optional but recommended if you want to create, then you can create. Here I will show you further information about this. That's why. So let's create a TeamCity user using the following command: sudo user add hyphen sorry m hyphen s then slash bin bash TeamCity. Okay. So after that, sorry. First of all, I'm going to exit from this Postgres slash q. Okay. As you can see, now we are in Ubuntu. Now let's create a user for TeamCity. Okay, it's done. The next is let's download and extract TeamCity. So we need to download and extract the TeamCity. So how to download? So first of all, go to the official page or you can use wget. So here I'm going to use wget command to download the TeamCity tars.cz file. As you can see, it's downloading. Okay, it's done. Now if I run the ls command, as you can see the tar.cz file, right? We need to extract this file. So first of all, let's extract this file using the following command. So the command is here tar-xzf and the file name of this tar.cz file. As you can see, it's extracting. So wait a second. Okay. Now if I run the ls command, as you can see the extracted file with the name TeamCity. Right? Okay. After that, let's move to this preferred location. So it's also optional, but I'm going to move to this TeamCity in this /opt TeamCity folder. And now if I run the ls command, as you can see, now there is so as you can see, if I run the ls command here, now as you can see the TeamCity that extracted file moved to this particular location. Okay, so let's clear the screen first. Okay, then after that, let's run the TeamCity server. Okay, so first of all, we need to go to this location /opt TeamCity /bin, and here let's start to TeamCity. How to start? Here the command run all.sh start. As you can see, the starting TeamCity build agent and it's done. Okay, now our TeamCity is successfully started. Okay, now let's access the TeamCity in web. Okay, so let's access. How to access? First of all, let's copy our instance IP, hit on browser. Before accessing TeamCity in browser, first of all, I'm going to install the services. So to run the TeamCity automatically on system boot, let's create a systemd file. So it's optional, but here I'm going to show you. So let's create this file. Then after that, let's reload the system. And then let's enable the TeamCity and let's start the TeamCity. Okay. Okay. Now let's access TeamCity in browser. So copy your instance IP, hit on browser, and as we know, the default port of TeamCity is 8111. That's the default port number of TeamCity. So when you first log into this, access TeamCity in browser, so you will have the page like that. TeamCity first start. Please review the setting below before proceeding with the first TeamCity start. Okay. So here, the data directory location on the TeamCity machine. So if you already worked with TeamCity on machine, you can specify any existing data directory. Okay, if you have, then you can specify the directory. Okay, so click on proceed. Now TeamCity is starting. Okay. After that, you will have the page database connection setup. So TeamCity server stores build history and users related data in SQL database. So select your SQL data types. Okay. So for production, PostgreSQL, MySQL, Oracle, SQL Server, and so on the details. If you click on this select PostgreSQL, then you need to enter the details of it, like database host port number, then database name, then username, and then password for this. Okay. And same for the MySQL also, right? And here that internal HSQ LDP. That's there is no any enter the database and so on details. After that, you can see you can start with the internal database and then migrate the data to the external after successful evaluation. Okay, so here I'm going to choose this and click on proceed. So after that, as you can see, TeamCity is starting. So initializing TeamCity server components. So this page will be reloaded automatically. Okay. So wait a few seconds. After that, it will run. Now it's initializing. So wait for a few seconds. As you can see, it's loading. Okay. After that, you will have the page license agreement for JetBrains TeamCity. So you can read this, right? Definitions, ownership, grant of license, right? Then restricted use during evaluation period concerning enterprises server license, then upgrades, purchase and payments, limited warranty, okay, and so on the details, marketing, generals, and so on. Okay, so you can read this. After that, click on accept license agreement and now click on continue. After that, you will have the page create administrator account. When you click on continue and when you reach this page, after that you have only this page once time. Okay, so that's why you need to create an administrator account. Okay, so click on your name, password for this, then confirm password, click on choose your own, and click on create account. So as you can see, it's creating your account. You can see here it's buffering. So wait for few more seconds. So now as you can see, it's login to our TeamCity. Right, you can see it's login to our TeamCity. Okay. So if I go to this, you can see my profile. Right, you can see my profile, my name. So you can enter your name, email address, and images, current password, new password, confirm password, security, UI settings, light, dark, and so on. The details you can see. Right. So as you can see the details about it, you can see the agent, default agent, right? And projects and so on, the details about this TeamCity. You can see the administration because now we have logging into this administration, right? Okay, so that's the dashboard of TeamCity. You can see it. So you can click on create project, keywords, and so on, the details of it. And after that, you can see the logo. Okay. So if you forget your password, then you can click on reset. After that, it will ask the email and then next. Okay. So that's it. So it's done. So in this session, we have learned how to install TeamCity Server on Ubuntu. So thank you for watching and I hope you understand.